Here I am at my beautiful office at Castaic Lake. It is really windy today. I am reporting with another makeup reaction video, and this time we're gonna take a look into Rihanna's 10-minute guide to going out makeup. This is Nika and you're watching Love for Beauty. If you are new, my name is Nikageneva and I have been a professional makeup artist in Hollywood for 10 years. I'm here to entertain you and give you my opinion on Rihanna's makeup routine today. Let's go. Oh, I have to say, these are just my opinions, and I love Rihanna. She's absolutely beautiful. She's absolutely amazing. She's a superstar. She's just everything. Okay, I can't wait to see how she does her makeup. Yay! Oh. She also obviously created Fenty Beauty, which I have been thinking of trying for a long time, so maybe I should, and maybe I should make a video on it. But what I'm saying is, since she created a whole beauty line, I bet you she knows what she's doing.
Hi. Hi. I am going to do my makeup for you guys. All of you Vogue readers and you Vogue bloggers and you Vogue fans. We're gonna have some fun today, so I hope you're ready.
Rihanna is absolutely adorable and she looks so gorgeous without any makeup on. Do I even need to say this?
We're gonna start with the foundation. So I like to get messy with it. Let's do this. This I just like because it's like a safe bet.
Okay, the first thing I'm noticing, her foundation is a little bit too orange. It doesn't quite match her skin complexion undertone. I'm sure things will change when she finishes up, but at this point it looks quite too orange for her skin. You can definitely notice that more when her hands are close to her face, and you can see the big difference of the undertone of her hands compared to her face. Look at the face comparing to her neck. It is definitely very different and way more orange. I have said that multiple times. I'm just not a huge fan of any foundation that goes too far into the orange spectrum. Very few people have a very orange skin complexion. I would say 99.9% of people do not. I don't know if this is Fenty Beauty, but if it is, I will not be using it much. Not my cup of tea.
My next step is gonna be a little bit of contour. Mocha here, to contour right here. Very important to contour your face for your face, not the way you see on every YouTube tutorial, because everybody has a different shape. I have a huge forehead, so I like to go in a little deeper down here, hide that, you know what I'm saying?
She is talking about contouring her forehead, and she is exactly right. When you have a more prominent forehead, you would want to go lower with the contour. You still want to leave the lower side of your forehead right above the eyebrows lighter, but you would definitely go a lot lower with the contour. And vice versa, if you have like a smaller forehead, then you wouldn't contour this far.
Very important to go into the hairline too, because I hate to see that white line between your forehead and your hair.
She's also correct. You really have to blend it into the hairline, otherwise it looks like a lighter line right there. I feel like she could have used a color that's a little bit darker and a little bit warmer, especially since her foundation is so much into the orange spectrum.
And up and down the nose. Contour always starts off looking absolutely crazy. Hide that double chin. Yes. I learned how to contour when I gained weight, believe it or not. That's when it comes in real handy. them fat days and your cheeks looking like baby cheeks, you just got like, see that look? I like to do all the deeper situations before I go in and like highlight my face. I see like this is a little messy right now, but I'll handle that.
She is really good with the blending. She is doing a great job. And as she said, she's gonna do the contour first and then she's gonna go in and highlight, which is exactly the way I would do it. Go, Rihanna!
You always want to do a triangle when you're doing a contour under there.
She says she does a triangle right under her chin. That's a cool idea. I have never tried that. I normally blend everything into the neck and contour all around, but that's cool.
Give you that whole long neck situation. It just disappears. Concealer. This I actually like to warm up on my hand first. Just like that.
What she did using it on her hand first is that sometimes products get a little harder or dry on top, especially if you haven't used them, even if it's like for a day. And if it's like cooler in your house, you're kind of like warming it up and taking the top coat of the makeup off, so it applies smoother and easier.
And then like one little swipe. Everybody knows concealer's made for hiding bags and dark circles and hangovers.
And I absolutely love the miniature beauty blender that she's using under her eyes. I feel like that would give you more precision, even though I don't use beauty blenders as much.
Bad decisions. All right here, the cure. My day-to-day really depends on my mood. Depends on the occasion. It depends on how lazy I'm feeling that day, how much in a rush I am, you know, who I'm going to see. It all determines what kind of makeup I do.
At this point, I feel like her concealer is a little bit too far into the yellow spectrum. Overall, both her foundation and her concealer are a bit too warm for her skin tone. I feel like her skin tone is a little more neutral.
If I do makeup and how much makeup I'm gonna wear. Okay, now we're looking a little smoother. Whoa. All right, I'm gonna go around my nose because I'm a little sunburnt right now, so I have a little redness there. Straight up and down that nose bridge. Mattifying this face a little bit.
She did a great job with the blending. I have to say, her concealer looks a little bit too light as well. See how there's those like big lighter circles under her eyes, but it is blended really well. She's about to powder and probably do blush and all that, so let's see how it pans out.
Because things can get out of control. I use this powder to set my contour, to set my makeup, to blot. Oh my gosh, when you get greasy on the fly, honey, it is no joke.
It's absolutely adorable, the tiny brush that she's using. For setting powder, you can definitely use a bigger, kind of fluffier and more dense brush, but I'm sure this is doing the job. It's just gonna take her longer.
Always in my purse. I can never leave home without this. And if it doesn't fit in my purse, then I'm changing my purse. I need to warm up this face a little bit. So I'm gonna use a little bit of bronzer.
She thinks she needs to warm up this face. I feel like the foundation and concealer are already a bit too warm, but okay, let's go for the bronzer.
And I go right over that contour.
Ooh, I really like this bronzer. Okay, I take that back. It is looking really, really nice. And it's blending everything she's already done really, really well.
The blend is real. A little more finesse on the forehead over here. You guys can see it's not that difficult. It only takes me long when I'm procrastinating. I'm going along my nose right here. Next, brows. And next, I am gonna use the same bronzer and warm up my eyes a little bit. You can see my eye just start to come to life a little bit.
I do the exact same thing. Even right now, I use my bronzer on my eyes. I'm gonna come in closer. Yay! It's so cool. Me and Rihanna actually do the same thing.
See that? I have been watching women do makeup, since my mom. And then I started working in an industry where makeup was gonna be a part of my everyday, basically. So I picked up a lot of tips there. And I think the best teacher is yourself. You have to practice on your own face because there are gonna be things that you can do better than makeup artists. Like there's a certain point where they hand you something and you do it because there's one way that you like it and one way that it works.
I absolutely agree with the fact that you should practice on your own face, and the more you practice, the better you will get with makeup. I also agree that sometimes a makeup artist who doesn't know you would just not know the way you like your makeup to be done. The only thing that I disagree here is a good makeup artist should be able to do makeup on different features, different skin tones, different face shapes. That is the real secret of being a professional makeup artist. And I see a lot of makeup artists who do everybody's makeup the same way, which is of course unacceptable because everybody's different, everybody's face shape is different, everybody's features are different, so everybody will have a very different needs. You get my point.
For me, that's my brows. Super caught up about my brows. And my nose contour. Because I'm black, that's a very special nose. Next is going to be a little bit of eyelid drama.
Okay, what happened to the eyebrows? Like, she said she was gonna do the eyebrows, but then I didn't quite see that. Let me rewind. I rewind and I watched back again, and there is no eyebrow application. Vogue, what'd you do with it? Where is it? We were not able to see how Rihanna does her eyebrows, and they look amazing.
Beach, please. Beach, please. Get it? Yeah. I'm gonna start with the pink on the lids because it says summer, sunset, love, drama, bitches.
Okay, I see that she's using a Fenty Beauty product for her eyelids. I'm not a huge fan of that pink. It is way too cool, and all the rest of her makeup is really warm. I would have definitely gone a little more with that peachy color in that duo rather than the pink one.
That was easy.
She's funny.
I always like to warm up underneath my eyes, give it a little definition. What kind of day I'm having really determines how I'm gonna apply this.
Yeah, I would definitely do a little bit under her eyes, but she dumped quite a lot of product and she underlined like quite a thick line. Not my jam.
Most days you just wanna go right by the lash line. But like a day like today where I've barely had any sleep, you wanna get all those little bags right there. But the creases, they show up. If they're there, they're gonna show up.
See how just the dark brown goes so low under her eyes? It kind of makes it look like a dark circle. I know it doesn't go like as low as actual dark circles, but it just makes her eyes look a little more tired, and it opens them up more this way rather than giving them a lift, which I much prefer.
This is the fun part. I'm gonna use the same palette. Blush is also something that depends on your mood. you know, sometimes you're trying to give a little natural vibe, give a little bronze, like a little hint.
She definitely used the peachy warmer color for the blush, which I really love. It blended really nicely, and now the concealer doesn't look as light because she blended it in very well. Like a pro.
And then sometimes you just want to go ape, like right now. Like, I want to give you guys a vibe. And my vibe for summer is more is more. You definitely want to smile when you're putting on your blush. Here's your face, and there are your cheeks. See?
Had she only not added that pink to the blush, I was just so happy with that peachy warmer tone. But she's absolutely right. When you're applying your blush, it helps to smile, because that way your cheeks kind of pop and you will see like the highest point of your cheek where you want to apply the blush and then blend it in. Woo. If you like my content, support me by liking this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you know when the next video is up. Share my content with your friends and invite them to become a part of the Love for Beauty fam. If you have questions or suggestions, especially more videos to react to, drop them in the comments or shoot me an email. All right, let's see how she's gonna finish it up.
As soon as you smile, you know exactly where to put that, okay? I'm gonna stop now. Now I know you guys noticed that I've been using this really like cool brush, which I like to call my shark toothbrush, but it's a cheek hugging brush. It's made perfectly for your cheeks. Now I wanna try some of this. See that? And I can get really carried away when it comes to highlight.
She just said it. She did get a little bit carried away. I love that brush, but I would definitely not use that brush for highlighter. I use a way smaller brush for highlighter, especially if the product is very high pigmented like this one looks like it is. It also comes from Fenty Beauty. I feel like all her products come from Fenty Beauty. But back to the highlighter, you know, this brush is way too big. It dumps a very huge amount, and highlighter, it's like one of those things that you don't want to overdo. Therefore, I would normally use a smaller brush and build one step at a time. So if I feel like it needs more, I can always add it. But if I dump it with like a big brush, it's very hard to take away. Once you have too much highlighter, can't go back.
I'm really good. I layer highlighters all the time. There's a technique to it. You just have to figure out what kind of look you're going for. And the colors need to make sense together and blend together. This is like, whoa, this is giving me my life right now. Highlight my nose bridge with the same brush. Boom. I can even take this and go into my brow bone, just like that. I think the key to highlighter is not being afraid of it. There's always ways to play with highlighter. It doesn't only belong on your cheekbone. A lot of people think that. Makeup is fun. It's there to play with.
I love what you said. You should definitely not limit yourself with putting highlighter only on your cheekbones. I would definitely go under the eyebrows and a little bit on the nose, but I still feel like this brush is way too large for that. Other than that, it looks pretty. She also went with a highlighter too much over the blush, so we're kind of losing the blush there.
I like to do the corner of my eyes because it gives you a little zest or oomph, as a lot of people like to call it. Look at that.
Ooh, I really love that pop she put in the inner corners of her eyes. It is absolutely beautiful. I want to know what it is because I want it.
Lashes. Next, I want to do lips. This looks fresh, like it's in the vein of what I'm trying to do. It looks pink right here. You see a little bit of gold? Look how much it really shows up. Oh! guys. I mean, you guys. Look at that. I feel kind of cute.
I love that lip gloss, and I love that it's more on the warm side for her. I would have definitely used a little bit of a lip liner to outline her lips before I used that. It felt like it's a little bit too gold, so it doesn't give her lips any color, and I feel like her lips could use a little bit more color.
Voila! The next and final step is body. So you guys know how much I love this product.
Also, she said lashes, but we didn't see any application of mascara or lashes, so I'm a little lost. We don't know what happened there. That bronzer is absolutely beautiful. I love body bronzers. I love that soft, beautiful glow. This is such a beautiful product that Rihanna created. Thank you, Rihanna.
I do need this kabuki brush because this is where the magic lies. It is glorious. Look at it. I think I'm ready. Woo! Where are we going tonight? We're going to the club. I hope you enjoy my tutorial because I'm done.
Yes, Rihanna, we absolutely enjoyed your makeup tutorial, and I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction video up from my windy office at Castaic Lake. The takeout from this video is try to match the colors that you use for your eyeshadows and your blush with your skin tone. I feel like Rihanna used some colors that are a little bit too cool for her warm skin, but at the end I really love the look and I love the glow. Sending love from sunny California. I absolutely enjoyed filming from this location. I hope you did too, and you had some fun and learned a thing or two. There will be more to come. I will see you on the next one. And now, look in the mirror. You are beautiful. Just doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. It doesn't matter how I do my hair. It's just the wind likes to play with it.